Welcome. Today we'll be doing a Yin Yang practice designed to leave you feeling empowered. Come to the top of the mat and forward fold. Let your body hang over your legs. You can take hands to opposite elbows. You can also release the hands down, top of the hand on the floor. Let your eyes close or your gaze focus on something that doesn't move. And then for a moment, take your awareness inward. And take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Open the eyes. Take a deep, full breath in. Exhale completely. Hold empty. Press through your feet and begin to roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Go as slow as you possibly can, drawing the navel up and in. As you reach the top, sweep the arms around and up, hook the thumbs and go up. Take a full breath in, fill the lungs, and then as you exhale, forward fold one more time. This time in your forward fold, you'll bend your knees, separate your feet, hips width distance apart, so you can measure 2 fists distance apart in between each foot, and aim to get your knees into your armpits. This is going to depend on how difficult it is for you, depending on how open your back is. So if you're really feeling this in your thighs, know that that's completely normal. So see if you can get the knee to armpit fit as you completely forward fold. Take a deep breath in, fully exhale, and just as before, you'll press it into your feet to roll up vertebra by vertebra. Take your navel into your spine, draw your belly up and in, stay empty, come all the way to the top, sweep the arms up, breath in, and then this time, interlace the hands and have the first 2 fingers pointing up. Take another breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to side bend to the right, press firmly through the left foot. So don't crunch the right side waist. You want to be long on both sides of the waist. Come up through center, inhale, and then exhale, other side. Press firmly through the right foot. Inhale, center, and exhale, forward fold. One more time like this. We're going to move it a little bit faster. Come into your deep forward fold. Get your knees into your armpits if you can. Take a breath in. Exhale fully and roll up on empty. Navel to spine, pull everything up and in. You might even feel this in your throat a little bit. Sweep the arms around and up. Interlace the hands, first 2 fingers out. And then side bend to the left this time, pressing firmly through the right foot. Also elongating the right side waist. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to step back into downward facing dog. Pedal out through the feet, relax your head and neck, and then bend your knees and take your hips to the sky. Keep drawing your heels down, but from the back of the knee to the hips, reach up towards the hips, towards the sits bones, so that you get a lot of elongation through the spine and your hips come really high up. As you inhale, you come forward into plank, and as you exhale, you push back downward facing dog. And do this a few times. Inhale forward, exhale back, inhale forward, exhale back. One more. Inhale forward, exhale back. Take the right leg up and back as you breathe in, and then take the right knee to the right tricep. Good. Inhale up and back, and then exhale towards plank pose, knee to right tricep. You'll land the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Good. And then step the left foot on the outside of the left hand so you're in a squat. Interlace your hands and place the palms to face the ceiling. And inhale, press into your feet to come up. And then exhale, forward fold. Step your feet back to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank. And exhale, back down dog. Inhale, forward plank. And exhale, back down dog. Take the left leg up. And take the left knee to left tricep as you come forward into plank. Good. Take it up and back. And then left knee touches left as close to the left armpit as you can. Land the left foot down. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Take the squat. Interlace the hands. Place the interlaced hands towards the ceiling and push into your feet to come up. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Separate the feet hips width distance apart in your forward fold once again. And take the right hand to the left shin. Press the right elbow firmly into the right shin. Bend the knees and aim to keep as much contact as possible between belly and thighs. Take the right arm up as you breathe in, and then as you exhale, swim it over. Look at your left fingers with your right eye. Good. And then switch. So you'll start to swim right arm up, circle down, left arm up, circle down. Do this a few times. Don't bring an arm up until the other hand is completely on the opposite shin. So you want right hand to left shin or left hand to right shin, and then the elbow to its own side. Good. Keep breathing, keep twisting. You're forward folding, you're twisting, and you're back bending all at once. And then when you finish, release all the way down. Good. You're going to come back into the squat. You might need to separate the feet a little bit, and you can even open the feet out and the heels in a little bit. If this is too much, you can sit on blocks. Good. Interlace the hands, and then as you breathe in, reach the hands to the sky and come up through center. And this time you'll come right back down. And then you'll come up and to the right, and then back down. Up and to the left, and back down. We'll do this 2 more times. Up and center, breathe into the lungs and down. Up and right and come down. Up and left and come down. Press into the opposite foot to open that side waist. Up through center and come down. Up and right and come down. Up and left and come down. Good. Forward fold. Let it all go. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Good. Release the knees down and come into a child's pose. Walk the fingers forward and then walk the fingers over to the right. So you get a big stretch on the left side waist. Take your left hip and draw it down. Come back through center and then take the other side, walking the fingertips forward and to the left, elongating the right side waist and taking the right hip down and back. Come back through center. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Press back to downward facing dog and then release your knees down, then your chest, then your chin. Slide forward into a baby cobra, lift the hands, draw the shoulder blades back and down, and then press the hands down to come into child's pose. Good, you'll look forward and you'll slither forward like a little snake. You're already on your knees, so just draw your chest and chin down on the ground, and then slide it forward into a baby cobra and back. So do this a couple more times. Knees, chest, chin is slithering forward, up and back. And last time, knees, chest, chin, forward, up and back. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Good. Take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. You're going to step your right foot on the outside of the right hand. So if the foot is behind the knee, grab the heel and draw the heel forward until it's directly below the knee. Good. Ground the back foot down at a 45-degree angle. And then you'll either leave the right hand on the inside on the floor, or you can bring your forearm to your thigh and take your left arm up. Good. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Extended side angle. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Feel each breath energize you. Deep breath out. Good. Release both hands on the inside of the right foot. Pick the back heel up, and now you're in a variation of lizard pose. So you can stay with the back knee lifted and the hands down, or if you'd like, you can release the back knee down, or you can release the forearms onto blocks or onto the floor. Go wherever it feels like you're doing work, but you're not going to pull anything. So stay safe in your practice. And then breathe when you arrive. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. You'll come back onto your hands and press back to downward facing dog. Good. Reach the same right leg up and back to the sky, and then open the hip. You can do little circles with the knee and notice how that hip feels. And then release that foot down. Come forward to plank pose and back to downward facing dog. If you're a little more advanced, you might release your forearms down to dolphin pose. Walk your feet forward slightly. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. We'll meet in plank pose and then back to downward facing dog. Take the left leg up and back. Breathe in and step the left foot forward on the outside of the left hand. Good. So from here, Draw the back heel down and make sure that your feet are apart, so hips width distance apart, so that you're not walking on a tightrope. Press down through the left hand if the hand is on the floor or a block, or place the forearm onto the thigh and lift the right arm up. Imagine that you have someone pulling your right arm up to the sky as you're pressing your left forearm into your thigh or the left hand into the earth. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Draw the outer edge of the right foot down to open that side waist, all the way from the heel to the armpit. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Release both hands down on the inside of the left foot. Pick the back heel up and come into a variation of lizard pose. You can stay here. You can drop the back knee. You can drop the elbows, forearms to the floor or to blocks. And in that variation, you can leave the back knee down or lift it. Breathe deeply into the left inner groin. Breathe deeply into your back. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more full breath in, full breath out. Notice what's here. Notice the heat in the body. From here, come back up to your hands if your forearms are down. And then you're going to step the right foot forward. You're coming back towards that squat, and then you'll release the hips down onto the floor, so your seat is on the floor. Good. Come onto your back, give yourself a little squeeze, and then come into happy baby pose. So for happy baby, flex the feet and take the outer edges of each foot, right hand to right foot, left hand to left foot, and then gently draw down. You can rock from side to side. Good. From here, you'll take the right ankle over the left knee, flex the right foot, interlace the hands through the left leg. So the right hand comes through the space in between the legs, and the left hand comes on the outside, and you interlace the hands and draw in. If you need a little more, you can press the right elbow into the leg, into the right leg, to give you a little bit more space in the hip. You should really be feeling this in the hip. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Good, and then slowly you'll release. We'll take the other side. So left ankle comes over the right knee. Send the left hand through, the right hand on the outside of the right leg, and then gently pull in. The left elbow can gently press the left thigh forward. Breathe into the hip. Relax the shoulders. Relax the gaze. Allow yourself to be in this yin pose, where you're holding and breathing and noticing. We notice that through that allowing, we see things move. And as we see things change, we notice our relationship to them. Good, go ahead and release. For this next one, if you have a block, you can bring it under, you can have it handy. You'll bring both feet down and measure the distance between your hips and your feet. So see if you can walk the feet just barely slightly forward of the hips. Press down and lift your pelvis. And if you can put a block underneath your sacrum, so make sure that it's not on your buttocks, and also make sure that it's not on your lower back, that it's truly on the sacrum, that bony structure right above the buttocks. You can place the block there, either on its medium height or maybe even on its highest height. If it's on its medium height, you might consider straightening the legs. There's going to be a deep opening through the front body. So if it's too much, very simply just walk the feet back and allow the knees to bend. That's option number 1. Option number 2 is to reach the legs to the sky. Good. In yoga, we go upside down, or we bring the feet over the head. We change the direction. And the idea is that by doing that, we get new perspective. We don't often have our feet over our head. So here, notice. Is there anything in your life that you need a new perspective on? Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You can also do this with no block underneath you, just simply lifting the legs up. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Slowly the legs come down. If you're on a block, lift the hips and release the block from underneath your sacrum. And as you descend the sacrum, take the tailbone towards the heels. Give yourself a big, huge hug. Squeeze here. And give yourself a moment to feel gratitude for this body, these legs, these arms, this breath, these lungs. Knowing that empowerment comes from the realization of what we have. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And gently release the feet down. Come into Shavasana, our last resting pose. For a moment, let yourself feel the breath. Notice how the body feels. Notice if there's areas of the body that feel different, that feel more awake, more alive. Full breath in and full breath out. You may rest here as long as you need.